Hi, hi everybody. So today I want to take some time to talk about privacy, protecting your address, your home address, when doing business with Amazon, when selling things on Amazon, and Amazon recently changed that you have to put in your the address, the address that you used as a seller will be displayed for anybody to see online. So that was a change about, I would say, a year ago. I'm not sure exactly, but so with that said, as a, especially if you are a family, if you have a family at home and you don't want to, share with the whole world where you live, where your children live. And there are a few options that you can do. So today that's what we're going to talk about. And also Amazon is just one of the examples. Whatever you do business, wherever you do business, you have to file business registration, seller permit, FDA approval, USPTO. So anything that is related to filing with government, filing some type of business paperwork with the government, it requires an address. And usually the rule of thumb is whenever you file official paperwork with the state or the federal, you kind of have to that information is usually available online for anybody, because you are doing a business. Of course, if you do a LLC and it had nothing to do with LLC or sole proprietor, right? Because even if you do LLC, you usually have require an address, and regardless of whichever route you go to, it doesn't really matter. So I want to talk about a few options. Like I said, you don't want to divulge your address where your children live with the rest of the world. Anybody can look up your information on USPTO, and even homeschooling, right? It doesn't have to be a business. Even when you're homeschooling, you have to put in the physical address. Well, the homeschooling is a different subject. So I'm just giving you an example. Like anytime you have to file some type of paperwork to claim that you are doing business or you are establishing a private school under the homeschooling subject. That address that you use to file the paperwork with is there for anybody to look up online for free, legally. So with that said, I will make another video about homeschooling and privacy and the address another time. But let's move on to the business side, and let's talk about our options here. So this is iPostal. I actually have this right now, and so these are the options that they offer: virtual office, virtual business address, virtual mailing address. So this starts at $9.99 per month, and this one actually also $9.99 per month. And this one, virtual office, is $39.99 per month. So this one offers you a digital mailbox plus phone and fax. And this one is just the address for your business, and this one is just a mailbox. So I think this is the one I have, if I remember correctly. I set this up a while ago, so I don't remember. But the thing is, this is kind of like a buffer. You do have to fill in I forgot what the form is called. It's a form by the USPS. So basically, they want a physical address tied to a mailbox so that they know who they can track to, I suppose. So you do require that. But when do business on Amazon, when you do business on Alibaba, you don't have to use your physical home address. You can just use this virtual mailing address that you sign up with this iPostal One website. So this is one option. And you can always get the USPS, right? USPS mailbox. Right now, I mean, it's been a while. I think the USPS has been offering a mailbox in the street format form. So you can kind of write it down. Before it's just PO box, and then some businesses will claim that, hey, we don't ship to PO box. But now, it's different. You can use, whatever the USPS physical address, and then with the, number sign, and then you just type in whatever your mailbox number is. For example, your mailbox number is 400, so you could just type in, the USPS address and then number 400. Okay, so and honestly, I have used a USPS for shipping, receiving boxes from Alibaba. So I have some huge boxes that are shipped to USPS. I took a chance and then they accepted it. So that was kind of neat to see because I wasn't really sure. And I have about 4 boxes that they deliver, and they were kind of large size, and it's been held at a USPS for a while. I couldn't go to the post office for personal reasons, and it was there for about a month. And when we finally want to pick it up, they were not happy, and they kind of warned us that not to do that again. So you can kind of get away with it, but I think it'd be better if you can just pick it up as soon as possible. And one more thing about going back to iPostal One is that I have spoken to my local. Basically, iPostal One is just a website, right? It's a website where it connects the physical mailbox offices with people like me online. So people who are looking for mailboxes, personal mailboxes, and they connect people like us with the people who own postal services, like independent postal services, like the people who actually do that as a business. What I mean is this not an official, it's an independent contractor that contract with USPS, not USPS, but UPS or FedEx. The UPS store, right? So the UPS stores are operated under UPS, but these are independent companies that have the store of their own, and they might contract out to FedEx or UPS. And then this is where they offer their services in addition. So I was able to find one locally near where I physically reside. So I reach out to them and then say, hey, I might have some shipment coming in from China. So would you be able to accept, large items? And the person who I spoke with actually mentioned that they have received a couch on behalf of a of a mailbox. So that's kind of that's kind of a good info right there. So whenever you're in doubt, you can just call up the place of business, and then you can find out more information if need be. So now, and that's the reason why I tried it with USPS. I wanted to know if I did the DDP shipping with Alibaba to get my supplies, and then it arrived at USPS, and I picked it up a month after, and then they will stay, they hold it. And they did actually lose my stuff one time. Is because it wasn't inside the envelope and they couldn't find it, and I think I'm not sure what happened, so I lost it. Was just a sample in an envelope that I ordered from Alibaba that they lost, and it's okay. I mean, uh this is I want to protect my I respect my privacy, and then this is a price I have to pay. And so this is also one of the another one option, post scan mail. This is also see, they offer, let's see, a few more. Santa Monica virtual address. So this is a virtual address. So starter is $15 per month, standard $20 per month, premium is $30 per month. So see how they give you options that they're gonna open it and scan 5 items for you. And oh, and also this thing is when you receive it, you'll get an email notification that you receive mail, and then when you actually and then you have to personally have to go in there, and you personally have to go in there and schedule a pickup, or you can do schedule shipping. This is they offer this online service where you can do anything online, and I thought that's kind of neat. And then when you're ready to pick up your mail, you just schedule a pickup and then you go pick it up. And then if it's been they have limitations, right? They will hold your letters for 5 days, and then they start charging the storage fees. So so everything is done through iPostal. You don't ever have to exchange money with the physical location. So that's kind of nice. So now, okay, so this is also another option, like I mentioned, and they have different option. Let's see if they have it in different states. Locations, you can look it up. Let's see if they have it in Brooklyn, and they do. So this is kind of cool. And how it works. Select a mailing address. We'll receive your mail. Tell us what to do. So this is essentially the same as this website. So now we're going to move on to Liquid Space. Liquid Space is, you can also rent a virtual and oh yeah, this is one of the options when I was doing research that I found out. I was hoping to use their physical address as a actual physical address, but they actually don't let you do that. And let me see here if I can find that information. They also do have options to have a virtual office where they offer phone service, like a receptionist style. So you can have that option added to your plan, I believe, but I'm not able to find it right now. So find space. These are the locations that they offer. So if I find out more, I'll link it in the description box. Let's move on. And this is also another one of the options that I was gonna use it as a physical address location. This is essentially the same as this. Yeah, and this is also another one that I found just Googling randomly. So I didn't find this when I was doing research for myself, but so I'm not familiar with this space. And also you could also rent warehouses. I found some places that also rent warehouses by the square footage. So they kind of like, they have a big, huge warehouse, and like a big, gigantic airport, and they just divide it into section into they just divide it um, into sessions like of your requirement. Let's say if I want a 10 by 10, then I could just simply request a 10 by 10, and it's just going to section that off and then rent you that square footage. So you never really have to rent more than you need, or you can rent as much as you need. So that's one good neat thing about it. I will put the link in the description box. So this is just a brief overview of your options. This is just a little information about how you can do to protect your physical address when doing business with Amazon, eBay, Alibaba, and any type of government paperwork. When you file paperwork, instead of filling your physical address, that's what you can do. These are the options available, and the more you know, the better choices you have, and then you can make better decision. I mean, to me, privacy is the most important. I don't want anybody, some random person looking up my physical address where I live. So this is, so I hope this is helpful to you guys. And with that, I'm gonna end the video right here. And yeah, take care, everybody.